Reformation is a long, slow process. I think AD has nailed it. And I
Doggone
think
it.
Chad nailed it. What we've got to do is we've got to build a culture. What we've got to do is we've got to build communities of strength and valor. And we do that the slow, old-fashioned way. The thing about revolution is that revolution is always impatient. It always wants things instantaneous. That's why revolutions are so destructive. In order to have instantaneous change, you have to tear everything down first. Reformation is a lot slower. You work with the materials that you have at hand. You begin to incorporate basic principles of ingenuity and creativity. This is what Booker T. Washington did. When he was sent to Alabama from Virginia to establish Tuskegee Institute based on a law that was passed by Alabama. There was no land, there were no students, there was no money. He had to hard scrabble the whole thing together. Eventually, on this more than 1,000-acre campus, buildings were built. How were they built? Students made the bricks, hewed the timbers.
Mhm.
They learned how to make mattresses and pillows. They grew the food in the garden that was served in the cafeteria. It was slow, it was hard, but it accomplished what Booker T. Washington was after, and that was he wanted to make a people who would be indispensable to their communities.
Mm-hmm.
When you make yourself indispensable to your community, all of a sudden, prejudice, however deeply ingrained, starts to just melt away. And you love your community well, and your community will eventually turn around and love you as well. This is part of the reason why Teddy Roosevelt was so enamored by Booker T. Washington. As Teddy Roosevelt said, here is the greatest single American story of our entire history.
Hmm.
Booker T. Washington taking the cloak of Strabo off of the brow of the dispossessed and demonstrating that over the long haul, Reformation really works.